for the authenticity of that title, I dug deep. Goes like this. Oh, seniors, thou art a special, yet a peculiar class. It's hard to believe as I reflect on the year that has passed, that you started the year driving fake cars and waving at strangers. And I can remember wondering, which action's stranger? And later I noticed there was an epidemic of allergies, because everywhere I looked, somebody had to sneeze. Your life is being run by your Snapchat account. Let's be honest, most of you are Snapchatting right now. No one cares about your Twitter beef, or that your rep has been marred, or that you got curved and so you're simping real hard. Honestly, social media is ruining your life. Get rid of it. Because from here on out, nobody really gives a care. See how I went classy right there? And you know what? Facebook is now only good for watching your friends grow old and lose their hair. No, it is not appropriate to ask your professor to face swap. So don't do that. It is also not okay to beat up watermelons in the quad. Okay, Matt? Oh, 2016, why dost thou refuse to study for school with meticulousness? Yet, you put your heart and soul into promposals. It's ridiculousness. Men, from here on out, if you use a poster paper to ask a girl if on a date she would go, you can be quite certain her answer is going to be no. Seriously, stop that. Be sure to thank your family, friends, teachers, and administrators for helping you through. Oh, and don't forget SparkNotes, Schmoop, and Lit Charts too. I know you think you're now a true college student, the whole kit and caboodle. Trust me, you'll know that you're a veteran college goer when you're bargain shopping for ramen noodles. Or when the largest room of your living space resides 3 couches, none of which are the same. I lost my place. Or whenever you're having a problem, it's probably going to be your roommate that's to blame. Students, get ready. It's a very scary world out there. You're now faced with frightening concepts like socialism, missing emails, and Donald Trump's hair. We're living in a world with people residing in fear. One can only wonder what's going to happen next year. Everyone is looking from person to person, wondering what the solution might be. I've got news for you, seniors. The solution is thee. Amongst you are future doctors, lawyers, teachers, entrepreneurs, athletes, and CEOs. Some may be politicians or serve in the military or even be an astronaut, who knows? Whatever you become, get ready to work hard. Let me speak plain. The world owes you nothing. It was here first, said Mark Twain. You now share responsibility in our country's fate. It is plain to be seen. And you are the only generation that can do things like send a text message without even looking at the screen. You are multitaskers, critical thinkers, and you use technology with ease. Come to think of it, you guys can be the change that this crazy world needs. In closing, I refuse to end this poem in some cliche way, just to invoke an abundance of cheers and applause. So I guess I'll just end like this. The class of 2016 rules! Yeah. Anyways, that's my poem. Sorry. Hey guys, I'm really excited for you. You've reached a milestone that is important. That's why we're here to celebrate you, and we are here to celebrate you. It's important, you know. And these people here, they got you there as well, and it's just as important to them as it is for you. And I'm excited for you, you know. But with that being said, there's a reason why this is called commencement in a couple weeks. You're just starting. This is your beginning, okay? And I think I need to point out some things. First of all, you guys need to know I'm a baseball coach. I am, just passionate about the sport and about coaching, about my kids, and I'm always researching, Division I programs and coaches and trying to align what's my philosophy to their philosophy and how can I reach my kids like they reach their kids. And I saw something really striking this year as I've been researching, is that across the world, Division I coaches, the apex coaches, are saying that the problem with the sport is entitlement. That the #1 programs in the nation, West Coast to East Coast, they're not reaching their goals and they are not performing to their standards, both individually and as a team, because collectively everybody feels entitled. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. These people aren't meeting their dreams because they just thought because I'm born I deserve to be here. And these are the top-notch players in the country. So I'm thinking, all right, well let me take it a step further. And I started Googling just entitlement in general for this generation, and it was astounding that this generation is known for entitlement. And it's a horrible thing to say, and I know you're super annoyed with that. Because let's be honest, all the old generations are always going to find something to blame on the new generations. That's how it's always going to be. But the census is that this generation, across the nation, people feel entitled. Like I was born so I deserve, rather than thanks for making me be born and now I need to go earn. Now I'm not saying that to be down on you, because in my eyes, that's great news. If you're sitting here right now and you're listening to this, that is the best news of your life. Because 3.2 million or more Americans will be graduating in a couple weeks. And they want to go to your school and major and study what you want to study. And they want your job. And they want to marry your dream girl or boy. And they want your dream life. And they're coming to get you. Except the good news is studies are showing that the majority of them think that they should just get them just because. My message is this, guys. Be vigilant against entitlement. Do not be part of that statistic. And that will empower you more than you know, because the nation is messed up. When you wake up and say, man, I need to work hard because this world owes me nothing, you are a step ahead of the rest of the 3.2 that'll be getting that diploma. And while you're vigilant against entitlement, go ahead and make yourself marketable with the things we value, like integrity and compassion for others and honesty. You're telling me that an employer is not going to look for someone that's not entitled and also has those traits? They're not going to take you over the other 3.2? You're kidding yourself. Fill your bag with those things, man. Make yourself marketable with those things. Everyone here is sitting today with value and integrity. You stand for something right now. But the bad thing is in life, we get beat up, we get let down, we get brokenhearted, and we start to lose those values. It's going to happen to everyone, where you're going to wake up and you're going to say, how did I get here? I don't like the person that I am now. And my advice to you is at that moment, turn around and run. Not literally. Like, don't just be like, oh, I had an idea and just start running around. That's just going to startle people, right? I mean, metaphorically speaking, turn around and go back to this authentic you. Everyone here stands for something. Return to that, because I'm telling you right now, we're not remembered for what we do, but who we were. And who we are is, what we're holding to, the values that we have. Go back to that authentic you. Unless you're a serial killer, and then by all means, you should be somebody else. And lastly, guys, you're going to be given a decision in life. Multiple times in your life. And I'm going to tell you right now, you need to choose. You need to choose love over money. Money's great. Don't get me wrong. But if all your decisions are based on money, you're going to be a miserable person with a whole lot of money. Enjoy. Choose love. And I'm not just talking about like relationships like marriage and stuff, and being a parent and familial relationships, although I do believe that half of America's problems would be fixed if people would take care of business in the household and put that as their first priority. There's no question. That's a flaw that we have right now. We can fix it. Your loved ones do not come second. Okay? But that's not the love I'm talking about. I'm talking about love in general, guys. Love who you are. Love what you study. Love what you do. Love your job. You're going to be doing it for a long period of your life. You better enjoy it. Love it. Love the journey. Because if you do not, if you just are looking for the ends, if life was about the ends and what, we reach our goals and we just die, I'm out, right? I got to my goal, I'm done. It's the journey and the people you take along with you that matter. Be vigilant against entitlement. Make yourself marketable with values that you stand for today and never lose them. And choose love over money, and you can't lose. You cannot lose. And lastly, I'll end with this like I always do when you leave my class. Be good people, make a difference in the world, do things each day that you can be proud of, and you're going to be happy with your outcome. Guys, thank you so much for letting me come and speak with you today. Congratulations.